Brings up 2nd and 8.
2 and out from the gun. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter.
It's a loss of 4.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The Packers on top early. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Waddle makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. It's Chan on the inside give. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down Miami.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
20 TX. Watson, Oscar. Out!
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready, shot. Ready. Hey, 21 TX.
Here's Tua. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Go ahead.
3rd and long for him here. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
All right, Tua and his offense going for 2 here.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Catches it at the 1. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
Packers 7.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And this is Savion Williams on the return. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Love now on 1st and 10. He throws a bullet. Brought in inside the 20. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get some late points and the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers take a slim 2-point lead.
Dolphins 12.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now, Tagovailoa. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 28-yard line.
Man in motion here. Going play action, Tagovailoa. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Flush down out to his left. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Hey, get set.
You're going for this. His running back catches it downfield. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
21.
Achane, a 1st down carry. And he is stopped just before he can get the score, tackled inside that 1-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Achane will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it 2nd. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Rolling out to his left. Achane reels it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead just before halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
The call comes in from Mike McDaniel. They want 2 here.
The Dolphins are lining up.
Tagovailoa will look to throw. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
18. Packers 14.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Hut. Cluster. Stick. Slide smooth. Clawed red. Hut.
First down throw. Here's Love. Complete on the slant to Watson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They've got first down here from the 36.
Black Ultra. Ready. 33. Yellow. Blue. Go. White. Stick. Mega. Check. Hut.
Love from the gun. On the move, headed right. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers push their lead to 3.
Dolphins 18.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw it. Connection made with his running back down the middle. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl, they're going onside kick to begin the second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Steel flat. 50 green.
Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
At the 29-yard line.
Ready?
On first and 10, here's Love. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and goal, Green Bay.
Working inside the red zone. He finds Jacobs here underneath. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Brendan
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game.
Dolphins 18. Brendan McManus to kick
On
off.
now is McManus to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Ready. 18.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 28-yard line.
Turbo one. Solo left Zion. Out.
Tua setting up to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
It's safe. Go ahead.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
4th and forever coming up.
All right, come on. 18. Out.
They're going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Throwing on 1st down, Love. He's going to push one deep down the right. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 16-point ball game. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. Chased out to his right. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And he'll be taken down on the edge of his own end zone at the 2.
The score, Packers 34, Dolphins 18.
Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
On now is McManus to kick this away. D. Eskridge to return it. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Corner, long.
Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa connects on the crosser. got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
For a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
2 now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Listen up.
First down, here's Tua. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. Tagovailoa's hits, the ball is out. And that bounces out before anyone can make a recovery. They're going to have this one inside the 10. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Third and 2, now Tagovailoa. Throw is caught, and he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Tua out of the pistol. And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they went for 2 right there, Brock. It's back down to a one-possession game. Well, they were just 1 away from the strikeout, Brock, but their third attempt finally nets them a 2-point conversion.
I know some coaches, played for some coaches that would have lost some faith in their offense and never tried it again, but not this crew. And this time they're rewarded with not just a couple points, but a shot of some renewed confidence as well.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Love with it on first down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers stretch their lead on the final play of the third. Christian Watson with the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
Dolphins 26.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Eskridge on the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
On the return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
All right. Watson, Oscar.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Throwing again here on second. Tagovailoa escapes out to the left. It's a big strike to Hill. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Tagovailoa on first down. Finds his back, Achane. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here's Tua again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Achane. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and
Waddle
10
now
at
in
the
motion right.
17-yard line.
From the red zone now. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. He goes to the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Back to throw, Tua. Completed to his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
This one's caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins 16 points back.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
They're right here. Out.
Tagovailoa back to throw. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Here's Tua. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it'll be third and goal.
Hey. All right. Turbo one. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready.
Looking to throw it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And Cooper takes it away. And the Packers will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space.
Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 3-score game in the fourth.
Green Bay.
Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 6th of the game. That's the first NFL player to catch that many in one contest. Wow. So Love brings his Packers to the line. They're going for 2. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Another shot at this extra point here. And the 2-point try fails, but hold on. We've got a flag on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempt coming. The Packers take their first time out. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
Here we go. Set.
even know.